Someone told me they weren't going to be here today, huh? Someone told me they weren't going to be here today.
Well, for those who remember, what happened last time?
No comments, no comments.
This is me getting sent by Gilberto Silva last time, so I guess my first ever vlog on YouTube starts with me getting cooked. For those who don't know, last year I was invited by Striver to play alongside football legends like Roberto Carlos, Gilberto Silva, Stilian Petrov, Jens Lehmann and Ali Adier. Today we're back to do it all again. I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of the entire day, from the hotel to the dressing room, analysing my match footage, and we end with a nice little, for those of us who remember, cruise with Specs at the end.
He's gone.
So me and my dog Jack, who's responsible for a lot of the camera work you're going to see today, travel to Brighton. The mate Roberto Carlos, he pulls up, he's doing a little dap up and whatnot. Obviously, me and him, we're dogs by now. So whilst they're setting up to draw the teams, obviously we're having a bit of lunch. Now I'm going to be real, this is the first time that I've had a charity match that I've known at least 2-3 weeks in advance. So I was eating bare healthy.
Eating thing. Little potatoes and rice, like a pro footballer, you know them ones.
Each player's name gets called one by one. You go up, collect your box, you open the box, and you find out if you're Team Gilberto or Team Roberto Carlos. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, names were getting called, and I know who the elite ballers are there. They're all holding up the red shirt of Gilberto Silva. They're all pulling up, okay, boom, red, okay, boom, red. I'm thinking, oh, this is interesting. So naturally, I'm thinking, you know what? Let me slightly be on Gilberto's team this year so that I can stat pad a cheeky win. Lo and behold, this happens.
To the beam, to the beam, to the beam. Roberto Carlos! That's my dog again. Cheeky little Roberto Carlos again. Obviously, he saw me last time, he said, you know what? I want you on my team again, man. I hear it. I don't blame him.
Anyway, on to the coach to go to the ground, and I'm going to say it now. It's a good thing he wasn't on the coach with us this time. Obviously, last year, he travelled with us. This time, I guess he must have been chilling in the hotel having a quick nap or something. But the reason I say that is because there was some bad takes, bro. People were rage baiting off camera. Some of it got clipped, to be fair, and some of it was recorded, but they were just saying some crazy things, bro. They were saying Rashford on his day is better than Hazard on his day, and I'm there sort of petitioning to get him kicked off the bus. Like, who invited my man? We get off the coach. I want to try and do the little tie where, you know, where he walks in slow motion past the Sky Sports cameras, but unfortunately there were so many kids everywhere that were just blocked off. I couldn't even get my cold aura thumbs up thing going. And to make matters worse, we found out that Troy Deeney and Sol Campbell pulled out last minute. So as I explained earlier, everyone had their teams plus 3 football legends. Bear that in mind. So their teams are already lopsided, and now we don't have Troy Deeney up front or Sol Campbell as our centre back. So we only have Roberto Carlos as our legend.
They call this one Big 4-5, no safety. Yeah, I won these back in the day. This was 1991, for those of us who remember. Yeah, I actually got man of the match that day as well. East Sussex Cup it was, I think.
We're in the ground now, everyone's obviously taking their selfies and signing stuff. I'll be real with you lot, I always expect that obviously everyone's going to be screaming, Ginge, Specs, whatever, that stuff, you know, them man are super up. But to see the amount of people that were doing, like, for those of us who remember, and they were quoting my videos, it was a nice feeling, innit? But obviously I couldn't be signing too many things, we had to go to the dressing room and hurry up. We're obviously on a bit of a schedule here, so next thing you know, I've got my Benzema wrist tape out, and I'm going to be so real, guys. I've said it many times on the video, you'll see it later on. I didn't have no hand injury, bro. I went on YouTube, I type in Karim Benzema wrist tape, and I tried to aura farm like him. Then Roberto Carlos finally moved to the dressing room, and the way everybody was singing, it reminded me of that one iconic video. Unfortunately, he told us he was injured as well, but he did give us this very inspiring team talk.
He wants to be a very serious coach, but he can't. He always played happy football. Friendly game or serious game? Have to win.
Yes.
Have fun, laugh at them, the opposition.
Mas sem a bola.
But without the ball,
rouba. Tenta roubar a bola.
Run hard and steal the ball.
Outra vez, controle e passe.
Control pass.
Eu quero voltar depois do intervalo aqui com o
He wants to come half time with the team winning.
Okay.
Otherwise, go on out of the dressing room. Fun, good luck, let's win.
Come on. Let's go!
And right before kickoff, I had to ask him for some advice and also a couple of the legends on the other team that I was going to be playing against.
Today, I'm here with my captain again, Mr. Roberto Carlos. Any advice for me today's game?
Mr. Roberto Carlos.
Mr. Roberto Carlos, Mr.
Importante hoje controlar, passar, velocidade, sprint, position.
Sí.
Wow.
Y joga bonito?
Maybe.
Maybe. Right, I'm with my friend Gilberto again now. If you remember last time, he did a little shoulder drop and he sent me. So I've been watching Toninho Cerezo tapes, Atletico Mineiro. So that's not going to happen this time. Do you have any advice for me for this game?
You know, I think just have fun again.
Okay.
I think when I come to these games, you know, I just want to have fun. I like to see the boys score goals, you know, do some nice tricks.
Are you going to do any nice tricks yourself today?
I cannot do any trick, you know. With my knee,
Yeah,
I hope I can.
No, but you're Brazilian, so
No,
just
but
naturally.
If I can do it, if I try so much,
Yeah,
it can be
yeah.
so complicated.
If you see me near you, just let me one time, just
I'll
just
let
one
you
time.
go.
Yeah?
I'll pretend to, but I'm gonna stop you. But
Obrigado. Right, I'm with my good friend Jeremy. Today, we are enemies. I've worn the Benzema wrist tape. I don't have any wrist injury. I want to know, as a striker, some advice.
Well, depend how your midfield is for a start.
Okay.
Depend who
I
you got.
can't control that.
You can't
So what can I
that.
control?
Well, you can control, keep making the runs. When you get in the box, make sure you hit the target.
I'm gonna channel my Ali Adier versus Liverpool that time.
Okay.
For those of us who remember that one, the 6-3,
yeah,
little.
I remember that one. Try
I'll
that
be there.
one, man.
Okay, no problem.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
it.
I'll see you on the pitch.
I can't even lie to you. When we're all there lining up and everyone's walking past, shaking hands, in my head, I'm just hearing, "These are the champions." That might not even be in tune, but I did that on purpose so I don't get copyright. Don't ask me why I'm the one even organising this team photo, because I wasn't even starting the game. Now the game's kicked off and within about 2-3 minutes, Jordi and Miles from my left, they're like, "Yo, can you come and do a quick interview for us?" Unfortunately, the content of that interview aren't actually anywhere in existence because they didn't realise the camera wasn't rolling for that angle. I promise, Mr. HMRC, don't come and do, "Yeah, right." You can ask them directly. The footage is somewhere, I don't know where it is, but essentially, they were asking me, because obviously I do the whole ranking this player and doing that, they were like, "Alright, boom, who are the best 3 players here today?" And obviously I said, okay, can I count Ali Adier? If not, no problem. Then I'm gonna say it's Jelani and Lil Junior. When I say the level of this particular charity game is super high, with brothers that their sole thing is just banging out content, you know, touch and bang 24/7. Look at the quality of goals. I'm just someone that yaps on YouTube, bro. And look, I'll happily gas them again. They are elite ballers. You're gonna see the level in this kind of game is really high. But here's the problem. I, as someone who obviously in my career played left wing or striker, didn't realize what was about to happen next. So basically, our coaches identified that, boom, they're spamming the same diagonal over and over and again to the left wing. So you need someone with a bit of pace there to try and withstand it.
Alright, the gaffer said, "You know what? I need a job at right back. You got the pace, you got the minerals for it." I said, "You know what? I'm one of the people. I'll do a shift at right back. I'll try. I might get cooked in it. I can't lie. Them are not rapid, but I'll give you my best shot for charity."
But now, I'm in the Bermuda Triangle with the 3 brothers that I said are the best players, not knowing I'm now going to play against them. We've got Jeremy Ali Adier, Lil Junior and Jelani, all 3 of them running at me time and time again. If you don't know Ali Adier, he is the guy who destroyed Anfield almost single-handedly when Baptista scored that 4 goals. If you don't know Jelani, this guy is basically Usain Bolt if he could dribble. And if you don't know Lil Junior, he's the guy that does all the slow-mo sellies, but in the game, he's playing everything in fast mode. Again, now someone that played left wing or striker, I don't know the angles. Do I stand like this? Do I face you like this? Do I go down? I don't know. As long as I can slow you down and let everyone behind me catch up, I guess I'm calm. So they keep on pinging that same diagonal from right back to left wing, and I'm just trying to find the 6th gear that I had about 10 years ago, and I'm realizing I ain't got it in me. After we're standing for as long as possible, the gear went up another level again, and they go and make it 2-2, breezing through like it was nothing. Even listen to the commentary, I must have said that the referee was gasping for air.
But he switched the ball perfectly over to Jelani. Jelani's got time. He's got Jeremy Ali-Adier short. Jeremy Ali-Adier with the overlap. Oh, he's undercooked it.
And I think they need a bit of breather in there. The game's at a very, very fast pace right now.
The game is getting breathless, and I see the referee might be struggling.
I'm telling you, man, this ain't no friendly game. These guys will be running and running like the Saudi scouts are watching to come bring them to Al Nassr. Well, I'm trying my best in it. I'm fighting for my life, but unfortunately, goals like this, they're just doing boom, 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 boom in a little triangle again. Trios, 1-2s, quick passes. Again, Ali Adier is someone who won the league invincible, bro. This is not some random brother on the street or something. And sometimes you score a ball like that, you just say, you know what? Hey, fair play, man. Me, whenever I get the ball, I want to just keep it simple, give it to my midfielders. Anytime I launch it forward, I'm just there hoping someone somehow scores immediately so I can claim it as an assist. So whenever someone misses, that's why I'm there doing, I don't know what this pep thing here I was doing though when I'm doing all of that. I have no idea what I was trying to demonstrate. But anyway, now that we're actually losing 3-2, I've got to start trying them line-breaking passes. So I'm trying to get it into our 10 again, and eventually Chazza hits a banger. Obviously, keeper probably could have done better, but lovely hit from Chazza, who played really well again, by the way. My job is to just let all these men shine. I'll come and scoop all the loose passes, even if they're out of reach, as you can hear from the commentary when I had to race Ali Adier to the ball.
Come on, why are you passing in behind to Chaz when Chaz is there? But it's okay, because we've got a very strong fullback in here. Look at Chaz.
I'm feeling comfy getting forward now, but then one ball over the top, and I'm cooked trying to chase Big John, who scored a hat-trick last year.
But Pimlico score.
Zayn, the charity match bar 9, makes it 4-3 right on half-time, just as Roberto demanded. He said he misses the passion sellies like when me and Specs went to celebrate with him last year. So I said, no problem, next goal, we're all going to run to you.
He likes the team spirit. He said he misses that a lot.
If one of them scores, we'll go to the bench. Next goal. We have to have some dancing.
He wants to see if you're going to remember him or not.
Lo and behold, second half kicks off. I'm just tackling everything up for a throw anytime Sarah gets the ball, because she's a former Poland women's player for those unaware, and I don't want to be getting cooked. Next attack, I've just Brexit, launched it up for some Zayn and Inshallah ball. 10 seconds later, we score. These guys forgot, so I had to run and remind them to go join Roberto Carlos on the bench, for those of us who remember.
Even team Roberto Carlos' team is saying that Gilberto Silva's team, they got the better team. They said it's lopsided.
I've thought that at various times in this game, but the counter-attacks, the transitions have been managed so well.
Yeah.
What you've got with Team Roberto Carlos, and you might expect this from one of the best left-backs in the history of the game, their wide play is so strong.
I was conserving energy to not get gassed out like last time, but I underestimated these 10k runs recently, because I slightly felt alright bombing forward even when they had 12 men. Now comes my L. Chazza and Jins fly in for a tackle. I've sprinted to make a run down the wing through on goal, but if you just stop it there, I had to reverse because he didn't play it right as I was on side. Now my balance is off and I've made my first misplaced pass of the day. Horrible. And to make matters worse, my good friend AngryGinge, who's been waiting 3 years for the get back after I scored against him at Norwich to have him eating grass, suddenly morphs into Akinfenwa. Now I'm on the grass. But we don't let two mishaps get to us. Just keep clearing anything I can and hope for Zayn to save the day. I come off for the final 10, we concede again, so it's 6-5, but Specs gives away a pen. I'm sitting there ready to go and run on the pitch because I'm confident he's going to score. I'm not like Ruben Hamorim, who's sitting there with his knees in his lap like that hiding. I knew he'd bag. He wins the game for a 7-5. Obviously we run on, celebrate because it's basically game over. You see me, I'm all about the team, bro. I couldn't care less. Like, don't get me wrong, big stadiums like Anfield and Norwich where I've been lucky and blessed enough to score, I want to be playing forward, but in a game like this where we lost last year, I just want to win, bro. I'll go and play right back happily. Gilberto comes over and he's gassing it up. He's saying, yo, I can't lie, Fez. Well, he didn't say I can't lie, Fez. He's not speaking with the London accent, but you know what I mean. He was there like, yo, I didn't realize we're going to have that much in the tank, obviously, compared to last year where I'm trying to keep up with him and he's just breezing away. Like, I held my own against, obviously, the best players on the field, right? There's not a lot you can do as a fullback. You have to kind of expect that you're going to get cooked multiple times. So long as you can try to slow him down as much as you can, hey, you've done your job. And honestly, with the 10k runs, I felt like I could have played another hour. Like, it was the first time I finished a match where I wasn't tired. Actually, to be fair, there was that Birmingham game where I was playing, to be fair, I played centre back, I played in the 10, I played up front in that game, and because it was like FIFA.
Amenyah still seems hungry. I'm very impressed with Amenyah as well. Great shot.
Like FIFA streamers or whatever, I feel more comfortable in those games because everyone's a bit like, you know, lesser level. This one, the level is like far too high.
Ginge. I count that as 1-1.
Yeah, I can't for a goal at Carroll 3 years ago.
He owed me one. He owed me one.
For 4 years, I finally got one on him.
He was waiting for it. Too many 1-2s with you guys, man. I don't know if I should be there. I don't know if I should be this way. Fighting for my life.
Go on.
Bang! Granny Jack will be united.
It was, it was laces for it.
The rumour has it you didn't want to shoot on target because you heard me breathing down your neck.
Hey, let me swear on this.
Subscribe to my bro Amenyah.
Post up.
Wrong hand up. Wrong hand. That's a real.
He played well with an injury.
That was my right hand.
Held it down.
With the wrong hand. I was already off balance. That's why that cross here didn't really.
He's compensated.
You know, I forget that I have to go like that.
What wine are you catching?
We've done it, fam. From visitor to media to player. Hustle's completed the game.
All levels, from the bottom to top. These guys were up there, I was from the bottom.
We got the better of you this time, man. I told you earlier we're going to get that win.
No, what's good, what's good.
Survived.
Fair, what's good. You did well.
Appreciate you, boss. Obrigado.
So now we go to collect our medals ahead of the trophy lift, and this is what makes it all worth it, winning. You know, big up the charity, big up Strive, big up everyone. I love winning. That's it. So I'll happily play right back if it means that the 3 forwards are going to be bagsmen like that, like Renico. That's my captain, superstar there. Zane, elite. Dan Muino as well, fantastic. I mean, everyone done their job. You know me, I like to troll, I like to do the memes and whatnot, but just like, again, if you saw on Instagram, a bit of wholesome vibes towards the end before the specs quiz thing. Obviously, I'm going to put that one at the end of the video, but obviously, again, signing that many, I guess, autographs and pictures and doing all that kind of stuff. Normally, I'm like, obviously, I'll always be gassed to do it, but sometimes I'm like, okay, you just probably care about, like, obviously, Roberto Carlos and Ginge and Specs and all the big dogs, if you will, right? You might just think, oh, this guy's playing, let me just get a signature anyway. But this year, so many people were doing like, yo, for those of us who remember, I watch your videos, they're showing me their phone, like, yeah, I'm subscribed on YouTube, which, by the way, if you want to subscribe on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, because we are on the road to 50k, on the next road to 100k next time, if you have enjoyed this so far. But yeah, like I said, it's a really wholesome feeling, and obviously big up Striver first and foremost. If you don't know what Striver is, it is a social media app basically where everyone can interact with each other, fellow football fans and football players themselves, but it's like a nice positive environment where it's not just, you know, toxic and everyone's slandering and abusing each other. It's a good cause, so obviously big up to them. Big up to the charity, of course, that we're, you know, raising the money for. We all know how important mental health is. Like I said, big up Striver, man, because although all the fans that were there, they had a crazy time, you know, they can't believe that we're signing their stuff. We also get to experience something that we never thought we'd experience at any point, right? Which is playing alongside, like I said, World Cup winners, Premier League winners, like stuff like that, where we're getting the player experience. We're feeling as though we're professional footballers. Even if it's just for 24 hours, it's a nice thing that they've done. So hopefully we can get that one cracking again next year. And like I keep on stressing, I'm still not like that guy yet, right? I'm not some super big time superstar or whatever, but it's nice to see, I guess, that recognition of the hard work, right? Because yeah, I might not have like the crazy numbers, but bro, 700 odd days in a row on TikTok, posting day in, day out. I don't know how many people do that with such detail and whatever. Plus obviously YouTube now, every single day for the last 3 months or so, I've been here, so I am grinding. And one thing I will say as well, normally, this is not like a big-headed thing or whatever, but normally when I am seen like on the streets or whatever the case may be, it's normally people that are like my age, right? You know, or you're gonna call me Unc. So let me say people in their 20s, right? People in their 20s like, oh yeah, love the vids, like big up your thing, keep grinding or whatever. Here, obviously it's a much younger demographic at the game. I didn't realize that many youngers actually watch me as well. So it's always important to remember that, like, alright, boom, we got to be like a good example for these kids. And to be fair, in my videos, I'm never really like swearing or talking about anything crazy anyway. So I think I'm calm with that. But it's just a good reminder that, like, we are really having an influence on these people, right? I got 300k followers on TikTok, 75 or so K on IG, 45k on it. It's a lot of people, bro. We forget how many people that actually is. So obviously, again, big up to all you guys, because with all you 300s and 70s and 45s and whatever, I wouldn't be getting these kind of opportunities. And I wouldn't be having random kids playing rock, paper, scissors for who gets my match socks. If you want me to do more of these vlog style vids, obviously, like the video, spam the comments, share it, subscribe, do all the usual stuff. And I have been informed that I do have a second kit to give away. So they're going to send it to my house. I'm going to sign it and send it to one person who subscribed. So if you do want to win the shirt, if you care enough to have a shirt signed by myself, I want you in the comments to put, for those of us who remember, and then a player that you felt like I played like during that match footage today. Last couple bits before we end the video, obviously I had to speak to my gaffer. Right back, what were your thoughts?
I thought positionally you were fantastic, your work represented.
It was tough, huh? It's tough against the best players in the game.
Solid tackle, great work rate, and I think probably my fault, because when you went to the win, you're probably a bit gassed out. So
it happened.
You know, you probably need to be the best version of yourself.
I'll take my share of blame.
But when I saw this 7 out of 10, and
a pre-assist somewhat as well.
And
now see this video here, I'm going to be real, I've never done those like dap up videos or whatever before, so I wanted to make it a cold one, innit? Harry, the good mate, has asked me, he's like, yo, you can do like a quick dap up video. I'm going around asking everyone to do their best. I said, yeah, no problem. I had to, like, you know, we're taking off our bags, we're warming up, we're doing, you know, we're getting ready for it, because again, I want it to be like a serious one, right? So I'm there proper, getting in the zone, thinking about, all right, we can't flop this. The whole room is like, you know, packed and everything, so people will know, oh, that was bad, that wasn't good. Lo and behold, we do it, and it's an absolute bomber. Genuinely, the room started shaking. Okay, not genuinely, but people genuinely turned around like, whoa, like that was elite. And just to clarify even further, Specs went to try it. Specs' effort, well, I can't really say too much. Basically, long story short, it was more of a, you know, whilst the first one was a bang, that was more of like a beep. Speaking of Specs, like I said, we did have a cheeky little quiz at the end. It's the 3-2-1 game where we both name a team. The first person to name a player that has played for both those teams gets the point. Enjoy. One game, yeah? Ready? Right, boom. 3. I know you're going to start picking like Botafogo and them, and that's this guy's problem, bro.
Yeah, but you have to warm up.
I hear it. First. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Real Madrid. Seedorf.
How you know about Seedorf, bro?
Me?
How you
My
know?
dog, bro.
How old are you?
Don't worry about that, man. No rules, innit?
Alright, cool. That was
No rules.
Alright, cool. No.
Anyway.
Alright, 1-0.
That
was a good one.
3, 2, 1. Chelsea.
Roma.
Salah.
What's going on, man?
You're definitely doing
Alright, 2. I'm not losing 3-0. No way.
If you want, maybe you do the countdown so that maybe
okay,
you're like in the lock, innit?
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Bayern.
For the women, Bayern. Gnabry. 2-1. Let's go.
First.
Come on.
You know what it is? There were so many names for that one. I was like, what's for like a definite one?
Right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Milan.
Valencia.
Hey.
AC Milan, Valencia?
Florenzi.
Now, Florenzi didn't play for Valencia. No way.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
No, move on. I'm stuck.
2-1, yeah, 2-1.
So 4-3, I guess.
1-3, yeah?
Yeah, tonight.
Let me get my team.
He's already thinking about the players in advance.
3, 2, 1. Monaco.
Henry. What? What name was that?
Henry.
Wow,
I had to get a
good break with this
What? What name was that? I said Henry first. This guy said
It's Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I said Henry.
It's 2-all. No rules.
How's that 2?
I said Henry, bro.
There's no rules, bro. It's 2-2.
You know what? Only because he's been so kind, it's like, we'll pretend it's 1 AM or something, say nothing. 2-2 in it. Say nothing.
Ready?
This is the decider. Cool.
Alright, cool. Let's say 3-2 together.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Chelsea.
Scott Sinclair.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, he's gone.
Bro, the Celtics spun me, I can't lie. I sat there thinking, what's going on here, bro?
I was 2-0 down. You know.
I'll be honest, a little VAR thing, though.
You know ball, though.
No rules.
That's what we needed. We say that again?
You know ball. I'll give you that. So I'm going to invite you on from my left now.
Yo, what's up, MTV? Welcome to the crib. Oh, to be fair, first off, we got the jacuzzi over here. This one is for winners only. This one, we got the mirror, we got boom, hand cream, hand wash, jacuzzi over there, any temperature you want, hella towels. Don't even know we're gonna need all of them ones, but it's calm. Over here, you know what they say, it's where the magic happens, aka me sleeping because I put in a hard shift. We got the 85-inch flat screen TV. Obviously, only got like 3 channels on there, so probably gonna be a laptop thing, but it's calm. Over here, I can't even show you what's there, you know, I can't lie. We have a secret one there still, so boom, that's the yard, obviously for the winners thing. Anything else, bit of coffee, bit of AC, some water, you know me, I only drink water. I don't drink any other things than water, so I'm very healthy, 25, obviously you man keep doing your drinking thing. And that's it, man, it's time for me to go to bed. Shout you man in a bit.
So thank you to Manila in particular, who obviously put this.
Got him!